What's up guys, and welcome to Mason Hendo Plays. Today we have another re-upload of a video game I played on my previous channel, Mason the Brock Henderson. While I'm still working on moving my backlog of videos over to this one, I will continue to upload current Let's Plays on that channel. I also do reviews of TV shows and movies on that channel, and if you want to see me talk soccer, you can check out my other channel, Blues and Stripes. But to try to get caught up as quickly as possible, I'll be uploading 2 videos per day until we get caught up to the present series that I'm on. But with all that being said, let's get to the video. What's up guys, Mason the Brock Henderson here with some more Final Fantasy XVI. So last time out we explored the new hideaway. Got to see Clive's bedroom, which of course his bed only has room for him because he's still not made a move on Jill. But we did get to see some of the characters that we met 5 years ago and how they've been over the past 5 years, including a new character named Vivian Ninetails, who I originally thought she was Cid's daughter, and then when she introduced herself and they started talking, it didn't seem like she was Cid's daughter. But when I went back to edit, and the more I thought about it, she did say that she was a professor at a place I believe called Canver, and I actually went back and checked, and that is where Cid's daughter was studying whenever we did the side quest for the mailman. Thank you, Clive. I know I'm talking a whole lot. With that in mind, I do think that Vivian's going to turn out to be Cid's daughter. I don't know when we're going to figure that out. I don't know if they already know, or maybe she's hid that from them. But whatever the case though, getting to see her new addition to the archives of the game, getting to see the different moving pieces, it's a really good addition, and it's one that I did want to check out in between these recording sessions. But then I booted up the game and I saw that apparently I have to speak to her to start the next main quest. So I was not able to actually look at any of that stuff, unfortunately. Anyway, so we went and helped Martha, had some more sad moments. The abbot that we helped all those years ago that was looking after the sick at Martha's Rest, he's now dead, taken out by the Black Shields, who apparently were being run by Clive's mother, Annabella. So hopefully we'll be dealing with her soon. Then we headed over to see Clive's uncle. Couldn't get into the city because apparently they're locking everybody out. And then when we tried to take a back way in, we got stopped by Sir Wade, of all people, who's still alive. So that's really cool, and it makes me wonder if we're going to see Sir Tyler again soon. And then we did manage to sneak in and see Clive's uncle, Byron, I believe. And he was a great character. It was a very sweet moment whenever he reconnects with Clive. And I think that's credit not only to the voice acting, but also I think the animation in this game as well. Because the way they had him break down, it was very real. And it hit home the more I watched it. So it was a great scene. He's going to get us across the sea, so that way we can take out Drake's Breath, which is the Mother Crystal surrounded by, I believe, the Iron Blood, who, of course, had taken Jill all those years ago and forced her to fight for them. So, going to be tackling a bit of her past, and I do wonder if there's going to be more to what's going on with her story that we don't know yet. Because it seems like maybe she did some other stuff outside of just fighting as Shiva for them, at least based on her reaction. I mean, I know she did say that she wanted to tackle her past because she basically had to become an unfeeling monster. So that way she didn't blame herself for all of it. But I do wonder if there's something more there, or if it's just, oh, I had to kill all these people because they forced me to do it. So I guess we'll see what they decide to do, but alright, Clive, I can see you're getting impatient. Before we get back into the main quest, though, we do have this side quest here.
Bad without all the bloody dust.
And then we also have this plus sign over here, which the last one that we did, we managed to get Ambrosia, Clive's chocobo, back. So I'm wondering what that one's going to bring us. Okay, who is this? Ivan?
I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Cid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
I think he's looking for your help.
The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
I guess I can try. Oh, how could I refuse?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Maybe those monster
Only that
plants?
the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
It's a plan. A culinary pilgrimage.
How did we never
There are
hear
new
Okay.
billets being posted every
August.
Same way they
Not
never
enough
had.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Who are you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Yet normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
I say if you think it'll help.
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Quest accepted. Blacksmith's Blues. So maybe this will add some more stuff that he can make? Because we've had the same stuff, or same equipment to make at the forge for a while. Alright, Desiree. I know we've upped our renown
today, Clive.
enough.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Pillow talk. Such is the renown of Sid the Outlaw that much of my clientele would rather spend their time prattling on about your endeavors than making any endeavors of their own. For that, I feel I owe you at least a portion of my earnings. A particularly enamored sort left this on the nightstand. May it serve you better than it did him, a busy courtesan.
All yours.
Berserker ring. That
Come
sounds
again.
useful.
I may have more for you.
Okay, and going to change my gear, I wanted to go ahead and check, and Torgal is now at Snowcloak. Oh, good for him. He's growing as a good puppers. Okay, so the Berserker ring temporarily increases attack proficiency with each precision dodge. You know what? That sounds pretty good to me. Let's do it. I have been doing my best to get better at the precision dodging. Some enemies it's easier to dodge than others, and sometimes I'm just a little too slow to react. Alright, Blackthorn. Time to talk, bud. What's on your mind?
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
He's on to us,
August
August.
was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil, shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Come on,
Why
Blackthorn.
don't you tell us all the same?
We're here for you, man.
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. Should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right, we're going.
It's okay, Blackthorn. Still a
I
great,
thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature.
still a great
Like a
blacksmith.
storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
He's not a monster. He's Torgal. And he'd take a liking to you too if you gave him as many nuts as Nan does.
Don't you call my puppy a monster, you asshole. Okay, Karen. Time to talk.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop.
We'll track him down.
Hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
Indeed.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask round the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Alright. Got the information, now let's get going. Alright, Nektar, tell me about this thing. Ask about griffin sightings. I can't read. Oh, okay, thank goodness. Did I hear you say you were hoping to hunt down a griffin, Kupo? Then do I have a billet for you, Kupo? An especially horrible one the locals call Dawsmare. There he is. Ooh, it's a B rank. While passing along the trail from Lost Wing to Caer Norvent, one of our order was met with a sudden blast of wind so strong that it bent back the trunks of the old oaks, and heard a cry so terrible that he ran for his life. Questioning the locals revealed that this area was the nesting place of the elder griffin known as Dawsmare, a beast much hated for its appetite both for chocobos and for children. Dark. Alright, Goat, let me check with you before we head out.
Do you? Anything catch your eye?
No, apparently
There's
not.
something in there.
Alright, time to travel to Martha's Rest. And then we'll see about this butcher.
Here, can't exactly leave old
Hey you, Flesher.
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name.
That's interesting.
Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 Reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Well, I guess we will continue searching. Okay, I remember seeing that there was a hunt up here near Earspool, and sure enough, here he is. Belphegor, rank B. Oh, let's do this.
A wild wyvern. In this area.
Oh, he shoots 3. Oh, okay.
Too slow.
I think this is the thing that I have on the accessory.
Too slow. Nice try.
Okay. Get down.
Thanks, boy.
Okay. Come on. All right, get him. Burn. Oh no. Ah.
Nice try.
Ah. Yes, I'm learning. Get down and die.
Nice try. Too slow. Nice try.
Yes. And Almost. Almost. Hit him. Hit him. How is he still alive? Okay. Okay. Whew. That was pretty intense. I'm shaking a little bit. Dragon Talon. Nice.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
Whew. Okay, I went ahead and fast traveled back to Martha's Rest and now heading to the location. I will say the Berserker ring or whatever it's called that is letting me do the extra strength after a precision dodge. It's nice. I will say I do kind of miss... Oh, I guess I better hop
Scorpions.
off. I do kind of miss just the instant counterattack though. But I guess it's nice to have this option because it does definitely help you do some extra damage. Done. A little assist from Torgal. The Unwanted Violet.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
Okay, so I think we have 2 hunts to do, one of them being the Griffin hunt. Both of them are near Caer Norvent, so I think I'll travel there next. So in the last episode I talked about the composer, and I later found out after I looked it up that it's actually the composer that did Final Fantasy XIV music, which I still haven't played, so I don't know much of the music from that. But this is one of the songs I was talking about though, that it just kind of has like a Nier feel. Not Nier Automata, more Nier Replicant. There's just something about it. It has a certain... I don't even know how to describe it, but there's just a certain feel to it. I'm not the most musically talented, but I don't know. For some reason, this makes me think Nier Replicant. For some reason.
There's no coin to be had in this miserable land. Even if they wanted to trade with us.
Then what are you doing here?
It was hard for us Dalmex here in San Brec before the capital fell, but now we'd be stoned if we even approached Northreach.
Well, then don't go there. Okay, I believe I see a griffin up here. Or, no. Nope. Nope. This, what was it called? There's the Angel of Death or something like that, maybe? It's like a Garuda remnant or something. Aruna. Well, let's do it.
If that's what I think it is, this isn't gonna be easy. Let's try.
Oops. Get down. I'm using your own power against you. Oh, back up. Oh, haha. I love it when I accidentally parry. It feels great. Uh-oh. Aha, again. Oh. Buller.
Nice try.
Haha. Missed. Oh no. Hit, 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 hit. Almost. Come on. Almost. Come on.
It's over.
Yes. Notorious Mark slain. Clouded Eye. Huh. I wonder what this is going to be used to craft.
Rest well. I know I will.
What do you mean by that? You're saying because it was such a tough battle, or because you could sleep easy knowing that it's no longer out there? Okay, so where is this griffin? Is it somewhere in this area, or is it somewhere else entirely? Okay, so I realize this is Caer Norvent here, this empty space. So there's a chance it might have said in between Caer Norvent and Lostwing. So I'm going to check this area here. If it's not in here anywhere, I'm just going to have to go back to the hunt board and really look it over.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey.
Aha!
Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
So I was right to come to this area. Oh. Hello, Griffin. Please don't try to eat me. I'm not a child. Or a chocobo. Dawsbear. We got this. I hope.
Leatherwork will have to wait.
Bogle, look sharp.
What? Oh, okay. Alright. Gotta learn his attack moves.
Nice try.
Oh. What are you doing? Stay away.
Too slow.
Uh-oh, get out of there. Aha. Pull him. Oh. Oh crap. Okay, I'm about to die.
Forgive me.
Yep. Okay. Well, no. I did die to Benedicta as well. That was my first death where I actually knew what I was doing and I still died anyway. Okay, time to try again. Goodness. Ow.
Let's try.
Goodness.
Fine now.
I gotta time that one better. Back up. Back up. Back up. Dang it.
Let's try.
Aha, finally. Okay. Double dive. Oh god. Oh, get out. Okay. What? What just happened? Okay, alright. Not doing too bad this time. Not great. Not as bad as last time, though.
Let's try.
Okay. Come on. Oh, we're gonna be so close, but not quite. Oh, come on. Oh, man. So close. Oh. There it is. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh. Scarletite and meteorite. Oh my word. That one exhausted me. What is it, boy?
Something there, boy. Could that be our man?
It might be. Oh. Come here. Come here. Oh, no jumps. Ah. There we go. Good boy.
You were right, boy.
I needed that after that battle. All right, you wounded Tanner.
All right.
Dare say I'll survive.
Yeah, you better.
That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though.
Yeah, that's Karen.
She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
And so our blacksmith, he's feeling down on himself, so if you could, like, help him out a little bit, that'd be great.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life.
That I did.
And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do.
After that battle, absolutely.
Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
It better. I fought tooth and nail to get this thing, and it sucked. Well, I guess I should say I sucked at the battle, but same difference. First of all, here you go, Ivan.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
Hand it over.
I did indeed.
Marvellous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
Are we actually going to get to see it? That'd be cool. That looks disgusting.
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
Are we sure we want him to eat it? Oh god, he's dying.
Odin's teeth. What an assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavors, but
Probably the poison.
never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't eat that. That looks absolutely disgusting. A badge of metal. Increased defense by 30. Not bad.
Geezer.
I did it.
How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
Take it.
You're joking.
Do I look like the joking type, Blackthorn?
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good
Oh
few
yeah,
times too.
totally. I get it.
No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy.
Me
Here,
too.
Clive, you didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
Good.
That was the idea.
Now make me better stuff.
Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
Indeed,
It's
I
good
did.
to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Hell yeah. You do your best work, Blackthorn. I'm proud of you.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. Nah, it wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted, I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
It's what I do. Quest complete. Oh, so close to the level up. Drakeslayer gear design draft. Ooh. Necessary for crafting Drakeslayer gear? Okay. Drakeslayer gear recipes unlocked. Sweet. Let's see if I have what it needs. You've obtained the design draft for Drake Slayer gear. Design drafts unlock new crafting options at the Blackhammer. Visit Blackthorn in the Hideaway for details on material requirements. Got it.
Clive?
Blackthorn. Okay, Drake Slayer's belt. Needs an electrum. What is that? What's the symbol on it?
Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm just trying to see. I don't know where to get an electrum, and I don't know what that symbol means. But let's check the bracelets. Gelatinous mass. And I'll need 2 scarlatites, though, to get both of them. Alright, now we'll go ahead to speak with Vivian, but first we're going to stop by the Patron's Whisper and go ahead and grab whatever the last thing is.
Same waiting.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
I wonder, after I get this, will it unlock more?
Come to claim your just
It
desserts?
does. But 205 and 295 and 350. Okay, a swelling chorus. It used to be I would step into a tavern only to find myself overwhelmed with requests to sing of Dion the Bold or the Quarrel and the Serving Girl. But now all anyone wants to hear of is Sid the Outlaw. You've made me a very rich man, my friend, a merry mummer. And what? A Rose is a Rose orchestrion roll, an empty shard.
You earned this.
Well, let's
Come
go
again.
check out
May
the
I roll for
orchestrion
ya?
roll then. Sorry, Vivian. Here we go. Oh, and I just noticed her down here. I found in a treasure coffer. Purchased from a vendor. Oh, yeah, a lot of these. Apart from Patron's Whisper. Interesting. I like it. I'll leave that as our background music here for a little while. It's kind of like almost feels like a call to arms. We're about to go into battle. Okay, Vivian.
Back again, Lord Rosfield.
Indeed.
I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
What move is this?
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does.
I know it, though. Why are you telling me?
This is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the Orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystal sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic.
Oh, okay, so they don't
Indeed,
use crystals.
The faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less.
Probably why the blight has
And
not
to them, a
affected them.
dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
They really are just happy over there to not be involved in anything.
The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drostanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
Maybe a little bit.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
And again, I will be looking over all of the stuff that Vivian does, but I'll do that on my own time. It's so much. It's really interesting, and I like the fact that they've included it, but I do not want to spend a full few hours.
One way or another.
Yeah, it would take at least a few hours to actually go through everything and see how in-depth it gets, but I want to, eventually.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him.
I'm down.
It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Yeah, we will. I'm ready. Doesn't look like we've got anything else here, so let's do it. I once again forgot to read the description of the place. Oh well. The Boiling Sea. West Storm. What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor?
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes.
That is clever. I didn't realize she was the one doing it.
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
I get the feeling we're going to be getting her blessing next. I just don't know whether she'll be alive or not when it happens. Really hoping she is.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Drake's breath.
Ominous. Drake's breath. The Iron Kingdom.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Fire and ice.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
But we're gonna end up getting some Akashic beings to fight, aren't we? Yep.
They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. Then the only way past them is through them.
Okay, not too bad for the first battle. And push! Here we go. Uh oh.
Was that an earthquake?
Doesn't sound good.
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
Hope not. Uh oh.
Stay down.
And there's your level up. Level 29. Another door to push. Heep. Uh-oh. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, that's painful.
Nice try.
That'll do it.
We'll enter the caves from there.
Yeah, you might notice my health is a little less than it was before. That's because a couple times in that fight, I was just, I don't know, a little slow for some reason. I don't know if you guys ever had those moments where, like, your brain is telling you to do something and you're like, yes, I'll do it. And then for some reason, your body doesn't actually do what your brain's trying to tell you to do. That's basically what happened. Like, he's winding up for a slam, and my brain's like, all right, press R1 now. And I pressed R1 like 2 seconds after that. The Breath of Wind Aerial Blast. What's that? Okay, so this is Aerial Blast, which is sick. You know what? I think that'll be my new ability for Garuda. Alright, I think from here on out, since I've already gotten all these abilities down here mastered, I'm just going to take it by the lowest. So, first up, we've got Rising Flames, which I know I don't really use anymore, but upgrade that. Then we'll upgrade Ignition. I believe it does more, widens area of effect and increases potency. Then we have just enough to upgrade Lightning Rod, which, again, I don't really use, but it's just nice to have. Okay, get rid of Gouge and put Aerial Blast. And down here, we'll add the Breath of Wind. And push! This looks like it's going to be some sort of battle. About to face an Akashic Marble. Is that... I don't know why. This just
Look at this place.
Screams like a marble battle. All the
What a mess.
water around.
Wait.
Wow. Can't believe I called that.
It's turned.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle. Just like old times.
Be sure to keep clear of his
Worse breath?
That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
Ow.
Nice try.
Ah.
All yours, Toggle.
I don't know what he's doing. Back up. Uh-oh. Oh, he's got some new moves. Ow. And... Haha, parried again. Pull him. And get down. Good. Down here. Uh-oh. I'm just dodging. Alright, let's go in semi-prime. Back up, back up. Harry, the platypus. Yes. Get him, get him, get him. And we got another one. Uh-oh. Acid rain, what is that? Dodge, dodge. Uh-oh. Not wild rage. And a third one. Oh god.
I still can't believe they can jump.
Man, that's not even fair.
Nice try. Too slow.
Okay. Not bad. Okay. Get some of that acid out of the way. Alright, well, just gonna dodge. Okay, I think that's the way to do it. Just pay attention to when they're swinging and try to dodge it. Pull it down. Get her. Ah. Oh. I didn't parry it that time. Oh, ow. Ow. Where's he going? Where's he going? Dodge. Dodge. Oh. No. Not more acid rain.
Too slow.
Oh, okay. I don't know why that was taking so long to do. I think I've got him though. Easy. Akashic Marble Slay. Fortunately not without some damage though. Yeah, it's no problem.
Press on.
Yes.
Of course. What else would we do, Jill? Just sit here? I guess Morbles like to build little piles of sticks that they'll pop out from, is what I'm gathering. Must be very hot in here.
It's like a furnace in here.
Now, Tristanus.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat. Though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Hey. He's an icon of fire, though. Why is he bothered by it at all?
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
Very nice to have full health again. Uh-oh.
Too slow.
This is amazing. Okay, that was incredible. The way that this tornado just basically stuck around and kept hitting him after the fact was so useful. Looks like I found a good reason to have it on whenever I take on those mini boss battles. Okay, so Torgal says to go that way, so we're gonna check out this little side area first. Alright, I think that just looped around. Yeah, back to where we were.
Fuck.
Ooh, holy
Is
crap.
there no other way across?
Oh. Jill's like, I got this. Oh, wow.
Quickly, before it melts!
This is going to be close. Come on!
Good stuff, Jill.
Let's not do that again.
No. Let's not.
Yeah, I think that's the first time, because obviously we've seen her as Shiva. That's the first time I think we've seen her semi-prime before. That was cool looking.
They don't look too tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
It's alright, I know how to take down numbers like these. Well, that's lame. I thought I had him dead. At least I got a potion.
Well, we are going this way.
Oh,
Let's look for another path.
alright. We'll head this way then. Thank goodness I just got 2 potions. It's definitely needed it.
Breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
Oh, even better. You on a boss battle? Ooh.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
Definitely is not. Oh. Ow. Get down here. Ouch. And tornado time. That's it. You just keep on getting stunned, basically. Ow. Got him. Alright, well, that looked like we've seen the other gelatinous monsters in other Final Fantasy games, so I'm assuming that's one of those. Mithril wristlets! Are they better? Holy crap! They're so much better. Sweet. I'd be taking hopefully a lot less damage now. Nope. Uh-oh. Oh no.
One of the demons. But they never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Well, you might not be wrong about that.
Why attack us then? They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception.
Nice try.
Uh-oh. I got you. Get him down. Get him down. Scratch your nose. Okay. All right, backing up. Uh-oh. Oh, I hit R1 there. Get him. Stagger him. There it is. And burn. Oh yeah, so much damage. I cannot see him though.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Nice try.
Aha! I got your nose again. I don't know how I didn't get hit in all of that, but let's say I'm happy with the results of that. He's angry. He's angry. Oh. Alright. Oh. There's the stagger. Crap, I don't have enough to do the uh-oh.
Too slow.
What? I'm sorry, what? I want a replay on that one. I don't think he hit me. What's up guys, Mason the Brit Henderson here with another episode of Winners and Whingers, the talk show where we let people argue their side and find out if they win the argument or if they're just whinging. Today we have amateur Let's Play / review YouTuber Mason the Brock Henderson with a clip from his current Final Fantasy 16 video. Take it away, Mason. Thank you, Mason. So I've slowed this down so you can see it a bit better. So right here you can see that the effect that hits me is not the same path that the claw traveled. So I think clearly that shows that the game cheated me and that I should not have been hit by this. And so I think that that makes my point for me. Wonderful point made there, Mason. I think your point is very valid, but if you wouldn't mind letting me do a little bit of a counterpoint here, I have another clip pulled up where you can see here Clive attacking while he's semi-primed. Now, tell me, Mason, is his sword actually striking the beast right here, or is it the effect off the sword that is? Well, I guess it's the effect of the sword, but so would it be possible that some enemies have the same effects on their own attacks? Well, I guess that's true, but I still think what we've proven here is that it doesn't actually matter where the weapon or the claw of the enemy goes. It matters where the effect goes. Isn't that right, Mason? Wait, what is happening here? So I think we've proven that when it comes down to it, all you're doing is just whinging. Why are you arguing against me? Aren't you me? It doesn't matter who I am. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter we're the same person. We have a duty on the show to tell the truth. And the truth of the matter is, you're just a whinger. I'm so confused right now. Thank you very much for listening, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll catch you next time on Winners and Whingers. Okay. Whew. These enemies are getting a little bit more tough and a little bit more aggressive. So, but I like the challenge, I guess. Gnarled scale. Uh-oh. You're falling. You're falling and you can't get up. I feel bad for you.
Are you hurt?
Just hot.
Sorry. What?
Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this.
Water?
Before the heat finishes me.
Oh.
Here.
Let's do it, Jill.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters.
Okay.
It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
Nice.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
The one nice person in the entire kingdom. Okay, let's go. I don't get the feeling that the Ironblood might not be around. This feels very weird that we've not seen anybody. But then again, I guess if there was nobody here, we wouldn't have anybody to fight, so it seems unlikely.